as much as you value those of others. This journey is about finding that serene balance where being alone does not mean being lonely. In our lives, we play many roles, be friends, partners, colleagues. We are social beings, craving connections and interactions. But amidst these connections, we often lose sight of the most crucial relationship we will ever have, the relationship with ourselves. We forget to listen to our inner voice, to nurture our inner world, and to appreciate the beauty of our own solitude. You see, being happy alone doesn't negate the joy of relationships. Instead, it enhances them. When you are content with yourself, when you appreciate your own presence, you bring a stronger, more authentic self to your relationships. Your happiness becomes a gift. Just be you. In our journey towards finding happiness in solitude, the first and perhaps most crucial step is self-reflection. Self-reflection is the mirror through which we see not just our face, but our soul. It's about asking ourselves those hard questions, confronting our true feelings, and understanding the depths of our desires. Why is self-reflection so vital, you might wonder? It's because within each of us lies a vast, uncharted territory of potential and understanding. Many of us go through life without really getting to know who we are. We define ourselves by our jobs, our relationships, our roles in society, but strip away those titles, those external markers. And who are you? What are your passions, your fears, your dreams? That fire within you. These are not just questions. These are the keys to unlocking your true self. In the hustle bustle of our daily lives, we seldom take the time to just be with ourselves, to listen to the whispers of our heart. We are so busy chasing life that we forget to live it. Remember, being busy is not the same as being productive, and being alone is not the same as being lonely. It's in those quiet moments of solitude that we can hear our inner voice the clearest. That voice is your most honest guide, your most sincere friend. It tells you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. Self-reflection is not always a comfortable journey. It requires honesty, vulnerability, and courage. It requires us to face our insecurities, our fears, and sometimes our past mistakes. But my friends, growth is not found in comfort. Just as a seed must break through its shell to grow, we too must break through our barriers to find our true selves. Now, how do we embark on this path of self-reflection? It starts with solitude. Solitude provides us the space and silence necessary for introspection. It's in this silence that we can disconnect from the noise of the world and connect with our inner world. Solitude is not about loneliness. It's about being in your own presence and enjoying it. Start by setting aside time for yourself each day, even if it's just a few minutes. Use this time to meditate, to journal, to contemplate. Ask yourself questions like, what makes me happy? What are my values? What do I want my life to stand for? These questions might seem daunting at first, but as you explore them, you'll begin to uncover the layers of your being. Remember, the journey of self-reflection is not a race. It's not about finding quick answers. It's about starting a lifelong conversation with yourself. It's about learning to understand and appreciate your complexities, your contradictions, and your uniqueness. As you grow more comfortable in your solitude, you'll find that your relationship with yourself begins to change. You'll start to appreciate your own company. You'll find joy in your own thoughts, your own dreams. This is the essence of being happy alone. It's finding that inner harmony, that peace that doesn't depend on external factors. And this journey of self-reflection, it not only leads to self-contentment, but also enriches every aspect of your life. When you know yourself, you make choices that are in alignment with your true self. Your relationships become more genuine because you bring the authentic you to them. Your work becomes more fulfilling because it resonates with your inner values. So I encourage you, embrace the solitude, embrace the journey of self-discovery, for in knowing yourself, you open the door to true happiness, a happiness that is complete in itself, a happiness that doesn't need validation or company to exist, a happiness that is truly, uniquely yours or own. Let us now turn to the stories of individuals who have found strength, peace, and happiness in their solitude. These are not just stories, but testaments to the power of embracing one's own company and the transformative journey of self-discovery. Consider the story of Anna, a young woman who always found herself in the company of others, never alone. She thrived on social interactions and constantly sought approval and affirmation from those around her. However, when circumstances led her to a phase of life where she was forced to be alone, Anna was confronted with a reality she had never known. Initially, the solitude was daunting, even frightening. But as days turned into weeks, Anna began to explore her own interests, her own thoughts, and her own dreams. She started painting, something she had always wanted to do but never had the time or courage to pursue. In the quiet of her own presence, she found a passion that had been waiting to be discovered. Anna's story teaches us that within the layers of solitude, we can uncover hidden talents and passions that have been dormant. Then, there's the tale of Michael, a successful businessman who seemed to have it all but thriving career, a bustling social life, and a loving family. Yet amidst all this, Michael felt a void, an emptiness that he couldn't explain. It was only when he began to spend time alone, reflecting on his life, that he realized what was missing, a connection with himself. In his pursuit of success and recognition, Michael had lost touch with his own desires and dreams. Through solitude, he reconnected with his love for writing. A dream he had set aside in his youth, he started writing a novel, a process that not only brought him immense joy, but also a sense of fulfillment that he hadn't felt in years. Michael's story is a powerful reminder that sometimes, in the pursuit of building a life, we forget to live the life we are building. And let's not forget about Emma, a college student who always felt overshadowed in a group, never quite finding her voice. It was in her moments alone, studying in the library or walking through the park, that Emma found her strength. She realized that her quiet nature was not a weakness but a strength. In her solitude, she found clarity of thought and a strong inner voice. She started writing her thoughts, which turned into a blog that resonated with many who felt just like her. Emma's journey shows us that solitude can be a powerful ally in finding our voice. These stories, each unique in their own right, share a common thread: the discovery of self-worth and happiness in solitude. Michael, Emma, and many others like them have shown us that being alone does not mean being less. It means having the courage to face ourselves, to explore the depths of our being, and to find joy in our own company. These stories are not just narrative. They are mirrors reflecting our own potential. Each one of us has a story waiting to be written, a journey waiting to be embarked upon. In our solitude, we are the authors of our story, the sculptors of our destiny. We have the power to transform our solitude from a state of loneliness to a state of self-discovery and contentment. So I urge you to see solitude not as a void, but as a canvas where you can paint your dreams, write your thoughts, and sculpt your happiness. Let these stories inspire you to embrace your solitude, to listen to your inner voice, and to find the joy and strength that lies within. Remember, the journey to being happy alone is not about shunning the world or discarding relationships. It's about building a relationship with yourself that is so strong, so fulfilling, that you can enjoy your own company just as much as you enjoy the company of others. It's about finding a balance where your happiness is not solely dependent on external factors, but is also rooted in your inner world. In our quest to learn, to be happy alone, a vital component is personal development. Personal development is not just about acquiring skills or knowledge. It's about evolving into the best version of ourselves. It's a journey that is deeply personal, infinitely rewarding, and a cornerstone of finding joy in our own company. Why is personal time? You are enriching your soul. Another aspect of personal development is expanding your knowledge and skills. This doesn't necessarily mean formal education. It could be as simple as reading books, attending workshops, learning a new language, or even mastering a new hobby. The goal is to keep your mind active, curious, and engaged. An engaged mind is a happy mind, one that finds joy in exploration and learning. Let's not forget the importance of physical well-being and personal development. Taking care of your body is just as important as nurturing your mind. Regular exercise helps you a little better each day, not just for yourself, but also for those around you. When you are the best version of yourself, you bring that best to everything you do and to everyone you interact with. So embrace personal development as a key to unlocking your happiness in solitude. Invest time and effort in understanding and improving yourself. Explore new interests, learn new skills, take care of your body and mind. In doing so, you will find that being alone is not a state of emptiness, but a state of opportunity, an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to flourish.